it's a Dallas 8051 compatible with battery back RAM, which is really useful because you can reprogram it with a serial cable. There's the pump there being driven by the gas engine, and then it feeds it goes through the manifold there with the control valves on it, the hydraulic valves, and the microcontroller drives they're solenoid valves, and we've got a big power control part of the control board right here that drives the solenoid valves. We got a program that interprets the joystick positions on the receiver and decides which solenoids to turn on and off to make it steer and to make the hammer go up and down.
There's three solenoid valves here, one for each wheel and one for the weapon. We have this one big weapon here and uses a hydraulic cylinder to drive it. We picked a particularly small cylinder so we get good speed. We're hoping to get enough velocity on this so we can punch through metal. We punched a big hole in his back of his pickup truck.
I guess if you can punch a hole through a pickup truck, it can punch a hole through a robot.
It's the same basic locomotion system from Munch. We just changed the weapon around. We took off the big jaws and we put the big hammer on. The hammer moves a lot faster than the jaws because we use a smaller cylinder.
The hard part about a hydraulic system is finding parts that are small enough. Most of the hydraulic stuff that's available is just way too big and heavy. In order to find motors that were small enough, they looked in the catalog and they went by shipping weight because they're not usually rated by weight. They're going to be put on something like a Caterpillar tractor or automated assembly line or something like that, and they don't care how much they weigh. So we went by shipping weight to find motors that were small and light enough.
Is it possible to customize things to work in conjunction with the motors?
If you've got bucks. Now, the guys down at the corner there, they've got their own milling machine. They've probably spent 10 times as many hours on their robot as ours. They've got stuff up on their website where they make each little piece. It's like we're using off-the-shelf items, but we do weld. Klaus is able to weld stuff for us, so that makes a nice, strong shell.
Slowmo was here last year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Any differences?
Yeah, he's made a few changes to it. Frankly, for me, I've been working on this robot, and the biggest advantage of having that one along is that we got more pit passes.
But Slowmo is pretty much the same as he was last year, would you say?
Oh no, okay, he made a major change. Last year he had the motors connected in series. This year they're in parallel. That should give him a lot more power.
Is the weapon system and pretty much and drivetrain and all that's the same?
The primary weapon on this is the scooter there. The plastic that sticks down to the floor should get underneath the robot and flip it. That's I think what he has in mind with that one. The door on top is brand new. He used to have to take the lid off and it was just too inconvenient.
And he added a door. Okay, thank you very much.